Well, the best part of some of these comic events are new takes on the character, and it looks like Oliver Queen is getting some new duds. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the return of Oliver Queen in Dawn of DC and his new costume, which appears to be almost a complete reinvention of the character. Well, Oliver Queen is back with a new costume and a lot more. As many of you know, we're headed into the new Dawn of DC event, and that's going to see Green Arrow return once again in his own 6-issue series. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we got some art from issue number 1, giving us an idea of the expanded Arrow family that we're going to see in this project in the wake of the Dark Crisis event. Now, if you haven't read that, you should probably check it out. I've dropped some links down below, and it will prime you for everything going on in the upcoming Emerald Archer series. The short version is, Oliver Queen is lost at the end of Dark Crisis, and that's right where the series is going to pick up, with lots of returning faces, as well as some new faces like Red Canary. Now, we recently got a look at the cover for issue number 2, and although issue number 1 was like a classic collection of the Green Arrow family, issue number 2 is just way more interesting. Check it out. Yeah, Ollie appears to have gotten a couple of upgrades. It appears the Green Arrow has ditched the sort of hood and suit for a cloak and a suit of armor. Yeah, the costume is quite unique. It also has a set of neon mesh patterns on both his arms and legs, and most notably, a new version of his bow that appears completely tricked out. Fans are already asking the question of where Ollie gets this gear, and although it still remains a mystery, even series writer Joshua Williamson wrote on Twitter that the cover is a bit of a spoiler. Now, where he got all this teched up gear, we're going to have to wait and see, but I'm sure the search for Oliver Queen in issue 1 will explain it all. I do like this sort of revamped costume. Characters obviously change their costumes all the time, and as long as a new one works, I really don't mind because we know they're going to return to the original. The most interesting thing though about the costume for me is not the armored plates, although for a character involved in a lot of shootouts, they do make a lot of sense. What caught my eye was that green neon mesh. Now honestly, it looks kind of like a protective energy field, or maybe even some kind of nanobot armor or alien technology. This absolutely has to be one of the most armored up versions of Ollie I think I've ever seen. So whatever happened to him during the post-Dark Crisis event really seems to have changed his attitude and the way he has equipped himself to deal with the battles that he has always faced. The bow is also fairly teched out, but nothing really over the top. It's still a bow. I do like the modernized take on it, and it works for Green Arrow, and I do love the idea of Ollie being assisted somewhat by technology to do some of the crazy and incredible shots he's kind of known for doing. Now, how long Ollie is in the suit, who knows? This is just a 6-issue series, so I do imagine he'll be in this costume till the end of the run. Now, I did find this interesting too because Ollie's not the only one to get a costume upgrade. Roy Harper is also getting new duds. Now, variant covers for the same issue gave us close looks at this new suit, and it is quite different for the character. It features a chest logo that looks like an arrow with an A, maybe standing for Arsenal, and honestly is quite a reimagining of his costume and really does distinguish him from Ollie in multiple ways. Now, Green Arrow is currently scheduled for that 6-issue run, with the first issue hitting shelves on April the 25th and this issue dropping on May the 23rd. The team developing the project having really encouraged people to pre-order the book, basically hinting that a strong response from fans might encourage DC to turn it from a 6-issue run into a much longer run for the characters. Where this fits into the whole year-long Dawn of the DC event, we're going to have to wait and see. Green Arrow and the Arrow family have always been a mainstay of the DC universe, and with additional new characters joining the family this time around like Peacemaker and the brand new Red Canary, I think we're in for something pretty special.